Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
Here's the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Smith dropping to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contempt.
And it's a touchdown. Put 6 on the board.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though. They get another chance.
Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49.
Steezy's old ball. All right.
Man, if I'm a defense,
Send
I
him
gotta
the blitz
find a
at
way
him
to
this
get some
time.
more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good three-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum.
What?
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the upright.
Gives me an eerie feeling. Oh, I don't know.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Smith wants to throw.
Fuckery's a foot. Fuckery's a foot.
Was taking a shot. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires.
They bounds.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for room. It's Knight. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Smith dropping to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Duff. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnston. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Duff. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using the quick game. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Quickly complete. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make
7th grade? God,
on second down. Gives it on the option.
You got no. Why did that?
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job of being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top.
Oh, no. I'm not sure.
And knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down the line. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this.
Damn.
Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mays. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Got his man down the middle. Turning it over.
What is these animations?
Once he got some room, it was over.
Fuckery's a foot. Fuckery is a foot.
More of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half.
There's some shit going on right now. I'm not enjoying it.
Heat up. Look out in the second half.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's 9. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball.
And you can't throw it behind him. You got to lead him.
Makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Smith wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Oh, fuck. I wish they'd just start the play on the side you had everybody.
From the gun, they'll try to impose.
Shouldn't have to flip the play again.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll immediately call timeout.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Now on first down from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. He fires to the left side.
What? What?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's
What the
finding
fuck?
football consistently.
It was a great throw. What the fuck? I told you, there's shit.
How aggressive will the play calling be?
Some shit going on.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This freshman makes the stop.
There's some shit going on.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best
There's
first half we've
fuckery
seen in the history
afoot.
of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop
God
to that
damn.
return at the 22. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Smith dropping to pass. Fires one high and deep. He's got it.
Come on, let's go.
He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. An explosive play takes him right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense.
I just can't run the ball, though. Makes me sick.
Got the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the catch. It's done. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and go.
Let's go.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The give headed toward right tackle. Makes one man miss. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield.
This game is fucking crazy.
Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Damon Deeks. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is the day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Damn this fucking game.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. The give to the back.
His O-line is useless.
By that big defensive line.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting a big tackle for a loss.
Smith wants to throw. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They'll try to get the first through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape.
Go on, Alkaline.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flubbed.
There he goes.
Let's go.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important to their responsibilities.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Knight. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keep it on the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all.
He dropped it, you motherfucker.
He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short.
What a dumb play call. What a dumb play call.
As As they get set to snap
I can't believe he fucking dropped. You can't drop. You can't.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Behind his tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. And
Come on. One more stop. Let's go.
Well, the offense obviously...
Come on, Robbie Johnson.
The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Come on.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets a block.
You guys just had to block one fucking time. One time.
Out of your punt cover unit. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the
We need 6.
down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Smith dropping to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Duff.
Way to go, Duff man.
First down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no. We're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the offense back onto the field. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Pressure coming. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying play action. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone.
Into the end zone for the touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Mays. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's DeLuca. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it in the middle. It's Mays. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run.
I told you there was some shit going on.
And the Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on first and goal. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Final seconds of the game. They can just take a knee and eliminate all of the drama.
And you're exhaling, too, at this point, because this was a hard-fought football game, David. It could have gone either way. At the end, it was this team that made the most plays, made the fewest mistakes, and they've earned this victory formation.
And by the way, there's nothing more frustrating in the world than playing defense when they take knees. Like, it's a helpless feeling. There's nothing you can do. You have so much rage inside you just want to hit somebody so hard, and they're just taking a knee, and you just got to take the L.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Smith wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take the knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got to stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.